Right, a very good morning to every single one of you. I'm going to give you a breakdown of what I want to do. So, part of this breakdown is what I'm wearing. I said to one of my brother's sons, I haven't got any. Made some daft mistakes, but here goes. Now, the top I'm wearing, it did have a number 4 here, and I didn't like it, so I changed it. Now, what I would also like to change at some point this year is this. I want to take that off, and I'd like to do a different design here, but it goes further than that. See, when you start to change things, what happens is you can make it unique, and that's the key word. I wear this when I travel up to St James's Park. In the way that I do the filming of trips to St James's Park, I'd like that to change as well. At the moment, I'm relying on family, and I don't really like that. It means that I'm sitting in the back of the car. I prefer to be at the front. And last year, the year before, I was using my mum's car because I had family in the car. And as I say, the mission was plain and simple. I would drive up, whether it be a 3 o'clock kickoff or later. And what we would do is we would travel up. I would do pit stops, which is normally Wetherby. And then as soon as I arrive in Newcastle, in the early hours before I'd even took off, I would blank my phone, which is the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. And I'll come back to the Samsung, which I'm doing this video on. And anyway, as soon as we arrive, the phone comes out, and we would come through to places like the Dog and Parrot. That would be to see Steve Wraith and to see Malcolm McDonald, Supermac. He is a player from my era. And then we would walk the streets of Newcastle, and I'd video that. And to explain this is to you people out there who are watching this, I grew up in Newcastle, and as I say, it's a beautiful city. The reason why I video it is to highlight the beautiful nature and the people of the city. And I would choose different routes up to St James's, where I would go to different venues like the Gate, Wunderbar. I would go to the Strawberry, which is on the corner of the East Stand, and then we would make our way, well, the nephews would make their way to Shearer's Bar, and I would try and see if I could see Steve Hasty, because of the important work that the food bank does. And I would be panning the camera around as a match day experience. Now, like I say, match day experience for everybody is different, but Newcastle is a buzz of a place to be. And at some point in this year, next year, through being hopefully monetized on YouTube, I can start to grow, and then maybe at some point do things which are extra, like studio, which, you know, these things cost money. And I would go from, like, say, Shearer's Bar into the stadium, and sometimes I would get like copyright, which I disagree with, because, and I'll tell you why I disagree with it. When you're showcasing something, I think we should be given the right to showcase it. Not the football, no, but the stadium and the atmosphere, you know, and the meeting of beautiful people. Because when we're wearing the club's colours, it's a celebration of Newcastle United. And a couple of things which, like, say, the West Ham game and the Liverpool game, I've been in the Gallagher, and yes, it is a fantastic atmosphere, but the view is restricted, which is why I wrote to the club, and it was about having the roof like taken off and a second tier put on. Now that we have the Strawberry Place back with the club, it's awesome news, because once that hideous roof is taken away, then we can properly show the electric atmosphere inside St James's Park, with war flags, the singing of all parts of the ground, and it lifts you up, it makes you rise up to the occasion. And as I say, there's quite a few times at St James's Park in other locations, the Melbourne stand and the Leazes, or the Sir John Hall stand as some people call it. To me it's going to be the Leazes, you know. You're a little bit horsey after you come out, like the croaky voice, because you've enjoyed the experience so much and you've sung your heart out. That's the experience. Whatever happens on the pitch, we hope it's beneficial. We hope it is points in the bag, as you know, most of us would say. And that, to me, is priceless. So I'm hoping at, because we're in the final running for this season, 14 games left, and somebody asked us about away content. Well, I know Adam does away content, Adam Pearson. I know that Lee of Newcastle Fans TV, I know he does away content. Rubenstein, he does away content. Matty from the Magpie channel, he does away content. They travel the country. Well, you know, if you've got transport to do that, brilliant. Sadly, I can't turn around and ask my family, my brother, I can't turn around and say about getting tickets, because our Mark's never been into football. He has been to St James's. Yes, he has. He, unfortunately, was in the Leazes end at a very important game where Newcastle took on Liverpool. And I was in the Gallowgate. My nan had actually got with tickets, but she couldn't get the tickets together. And that was the day that Kevin Keegan left St James's in a helicopter, and it was absolutely outstanding night. 2-2 was the result. But like I say, going back to what we do today, modern times, St James's Park is an epic cathedral on the hill, and it's going to get better and better. And where am I? Oh, I'm at 13 minutes. Right. That's another problem with filming on a Samsung Galaxy S22. You're always kind of watching that top bar. So what I'm going to have to do, once this is up there on YouTube, and a special shout out to Rahan Ahmed of LinkedIn, who is trying to help spread the word about my YouTube channel. And it's all to be able to grow, to be able to get subscribers, to be able to get monetized, and then do what other channels have done. You know, there's NUFC Matters, which is at 50,000 plus now. Newcastle Fans TV, who is quite high. Matty with the Magpie channel, another one quite high, and I want the same, but I'm on the lower runs at this moment in time. But to me, on a match day, it's about the experience, you know, in the build-up, inside, and then, as some people have asked, I'll do a match day reaction afterwards. What I would like is basically, I want to crack that 1K, and then I want to grow my channel so that I can employ a cameraman, I can employ a driver, transport as well, and a studio and beyond. But right now, at this moment in time, those things are far away. So anyway, it just goes to show you, you know, this is my vision for my channel, for it to grow. And as I say, onwards and upwards. Newcastle United and all of the channels who I share, because I share quite a few. And the reason why I share all of these different channels is so we can all grow together. You know, I've met many, and I would like to meet many more. Match day, and have them on my channel, etc. Anyway, coming up to 17 minutes. Wow, this is a 17-minute video that is going to take about 2 hours to upload. Yeah, 35 megabyte with Vodafone. Reason why? I live in a village. We don't have fibre. Anyway, thank you all for watching this far, and have a beautiful Monday.